Ripley Blue Jays. Ripley comes in 7-2 in the league. So is Fayetteville. So tonight, fight for top in the league along with Ripley. It is Fayetteville hosting Ripley. We get back right here on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Welcome back on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Once again, sitting courtside at Fayetteville High School. Friday night basketball, Ripley. It's time for Mark to give us the Ripley roster.
All right, Trent, thank you and good evening, everyone. The Ripley Blue Jays are coached by Rex Woodward. He's assisted by Corey Hinchin, Mike Cooper, and Austin Fulton. The athletic director is Nikki Fulton. Principal is Chris Young, and the superintendent is Jamie Wilkins. The roster has 13 young men, 5 seniors, 5 juniors, 2 sophomores, 1 freshman, and they are wearing number 0, Gabe Fife, the 6'5" senior. I have number 1, Clay Phillips, a 5'8" sophomore, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Ansh Singh, wearing number 4, Jackson Plum, a 5'10" senior, a 5'10" sophomore. Ty Fife wears number 5. Number 11, Daniel Patrick, is a 5'10" senior, a 6'2" junior. Number 12, Mackay Carsby, wearing number 13. Braden Bennington is a 6'1" senior. Number 15, Austin Manning, is a 6'9" freshman, a 6'2" junior. Number 23, Chasten Shields. Number 24, that's Spencer Gray. He's a 5'11" junior. A 5'4" junior is Jared Akers, wears number 34. Rounding out their roster is Drew Cooper, wears number 55. He's a 6'6" senior. Their cheerleaders are Simone Hutchinson, Shania Fowl, Mackenzie Burton, Emily Kohler, Adams, Lexi Paget, Bailey Davis, Grace Taylor, Grace Gibbs, Grace Blackburn, Janaea Starrett, Kelsey Glover, Adriana Morgan, Zoe Wisner, Olivia May, and Madison Hopper.
Thank you very much, Mark. That is the information on Ripley we've got tonight. We've got some other information about Fayetteville when we return right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling. with Willie & Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
The athletic director at Fayetteville is Angela Murphy. The principal is Rodney Wallace. And the superintendent is Tim Carlier. The roster is as follows. Number 2, Blake Kaufman is a 6'4 senior. A 5'7 senior. Number 3 is Connor Holden. Wearing number 10, Caleb Tippis, a 5'7 sophomore. Another 5'7 sophomore, number 11, Caden Jones. Number 12, Levi Wiederhold is a 6'4 senior. A 5'10 junior. Number 14, A.J. Attinger. Number 20, Jackson Malone is a 6'4 senior, and he's been injured all season. He won't be playing. A 5'8 senior, number 21, is Tyler Tippis. Number 23, Giacomo Pagan, is a 6'1 junior. A 6'3 senior, number 24, Jaden Bradshaw. Wearing number 40 is Jonas Jakeway. He's a 5'11 junior. A 6'7 junior, number 44, Austin Snyder. Rounding out their roster is number 33, Chase Hendricks. He's a 5'11 sophomore. The cheerleaders at Fayetteville are Destiny Adams, Emma Attinger, Anna Bryan, Haley Dozier, Ava Glasser, Izzy Green, Caroline Hansel, Robin Hodges, McKenna Holden, Amani May, Emily McKinney, Lily Nichols, Hannah Polston, Carly Wiederhold, Natalie Wiederhold, Gracie Wilson. They are coached by Connie Snyder. She's assisted by Tiffany Snyder and Kendra Dembski.
Thank you very much, Mark. Trying to get that last-minute addition into my roster as well, as we still sit courtside. About 7.5 minutes left in this pregame, and Mark and I will discuss the two of us have very little impact. We have zero impact in this game unless we actually knock this table over in front of the game. But either way, we are going to tell you what we think might happen when we get back on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Here at CMT Components, we believe a barn's a barn. That's why we deliver fast and easy post-frame barn packages. We build and deliver everything ourselves. Everything. Trusses, metal, windows, and doors. Just give us a call and get it delivered right to your job site. Call today.
That's 937-446-3400. Or visit our website, cmtcomponents.com. Our destination is excellence.
Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Marcus said checking was easier than this. With a Kasasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
And welcome back on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. We're courtside at Fayetteville High School as Fayetteville and Ripley get ready to square off here on Fayetteville's homecoming. Fayetteville's homecoming happened just a little bit ago. I'll have to retoggle my phone and see if I can get the names for you of the individuals who were recognized tonight. And as they walked out, that's the names as I was given them. That is Tyler Tippis along with Robin Hodges, Levi Wiederhold and Lily Nichols, Jaden Bradshaw and Maddie Brockman, Connor Holden and McKenna Holden, Jesse Johnson and Macy May Smith. Those were the names of the individuals available to possibly win tonight's King and Homecoming Queen awards. And drum roll, I think it was Lily Nichols becoming the queen.
Yes, sir.
And tonight's queen, Jesse Johnson. Jesse making sure that his mother wouldn't be angry at him while the photos were being taken. But it was a beautiful moment. A lot of fun to see that.
Yeah, he was a very popular king tonight.
Very popular for both individuals and a fun night. They got through the right very quickly. All the pomp and circumstance that can go with these did not seem to delay action here tonight very well or very long as the JV game went off very quickly and just before it. Fayetteville coming away with the victory in that game. I failed to write down the score. Maybe Mark's got it for you. We'll catch it later. Either way, it's time for Mark and I to talk about what we think might happen in tonight's upcoming game. What do you think, Mark? You look at 7-2, 7-2. Both teams have obviously had some success in the league so far this year.
They have. I have not seen Ripley play. I've seen Fayetteville play 2 or 3 times now, and just from what I know about, what I think I maybe know about both teams, this could be a pretty fast-paced game up and down the court. A lot of shots being taken by both teams tonight. If you see Fayetteville on the court, if you're here tonight or if you're watching us, probably a height advantage, I would say. But then you look down on the other end of Ripley, they have a 6'9" freshman. Number 15 is Austin Manning. So I'm not sure. He doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but I can see. But he could be a presence there in the middle. But I expect to see, again, I'm thinking up and down the court. Fayetteville can run half-court offense, but I think they like to get out and try to pressure and get fast break first.
Well, I see that happening just the way you do as well. I think that Ripley enjoys playing quickly, but I think they feel like against this height advantage, they're going to have to play quickly. And meanwhile, Fayetteville's not afraid to play quickly. They'll get out and run with just about anybody. So in these circumstances, I feel like we're going to see an up and down game. Now, with these officials here tonight, I think that the official crew that's here likes to let people play a good bit. They like to allow things to let the players dictate the action on the floor. So it could be a physical one here on homecoming.
Right. Well, statistically, they both shoot around 43% from the floor. Free throw percent, if it gets down to a free throw shooting contest, that's fairly balanced too. Ripley shoots at 54% and Fayetteville at 62%. So could be interesting here, especially if the referees do let them play, and we might see a lot of free throws tonight.
I think we will see an exciting game. It is homecoming. It's Friday night. Get pumped up. It's basketball time. We're going to take one more quick break before we come back with your starters and those officials' names right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
And welcome back courtside for the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Looked like the horn was going a little bit rogue on us right there, Mark.
We've established the buzzer works. That's good.
Horn is working. And they are getting ready to name the starters and the officials right here. Mark, do you have the officials' names?
I do. An experienced crew, Dan Croy, Greg Schupert, and Lowell Ritchie.
Yeah, it's a nice crew right there. That is a crew I think that will allow them to play. If they don't, they are calling it the way it needs to be done as well, no doubt, because you want to make sure that on a night like tonight, everybody comes away safely. We're getting close to tournament time.
Yeah.
Both of these two teams are going to go towards the Cincinnati area, whereas most of the SHAC schools are going to make their way over into the southeast for their tournament, and at first couple rounds will be playing at different high schools. I assume that the Southwest is going to do the same for the first couple rounds. Either way, it is time to name your starters for tonight's affair. Let's start off with that Ripley Blue Jay visiting squad.
All right, so both squads will start 4 seniors and a junior. For Ripley, number 0, Gabe Fife, a 6'5 senior. Number 3, Ansh Singh, a 6'1 junior. A 5'10 senior, number 11, Daniel Patrick. Number 13, Braden Bennington, a 6'1 senior. And a 6'6 senior, number 55, Drew Cooper. And for the Fayetteville Rockets, number 2, Blake Kaufman, a 6'4 senior. Another 6'4 senior, number 12, Levi Wiederhold. Number 21, Tyler Tippis, is a 5'8 senior. A 6'3 senior, number 24, Jaden Bradshaw. And number 44, Austin Snyder, a 6'7 junior.
Well, Mark, when we look at both of these squads, both of them have had a lot of luck during the year. They've also shown off their skill, but at the same time, it is getting late in the season. We're looking at the closing out of the season. Ripley, having played 18 games already, there's some other teams in the area that are far behind that.
Yeah, they're struggling, whether it be maybe some weather and then obviously probably some illness, some COVID-related games. So there's going to be a lot of catching up to these last couple of weeks, because I think the girls probably draw this weekend.
I think this weekend is girls, next weekend will be boys.
So there's a lot of making up to do.
And these two teams definitely going into that super sectional would be going head-to-head and be focused on by that Southwest crew. So this game is going to have a lot to do with the upcoming tournament. We're going to talk more. No, we're going to have basketball in just a moment. That closes out our Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show, and it's about tip-off time. We're going to have one more quick advertisement, so I'm going to send it back to Ben, and we'll be right back with you for tip-off on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
And it is about game time. We sit here as we close out our Southern Hills Community Bank tip-offs. Thank you, Southern Hills Community Bank, for your support. And now the lights have gone out. We got Mark sitting here. He's got the light up on us so that we can still see the names and whatnot. But I'll tell you what, it is fun to see this type of setup for high school kids. They seem to really enjoy it, and it's homecoming.
Yeah, it's really cool. If you're watching, you can see they're putting the players' numbers there with the lighted pom-poms. That's always cool. But it would, if you ever had a chance to run out in something like this, we never did because we weren't very good, so we didn't do something like this with player introductions. But it is really cool that you can get the team fired up, get the fans fired up, student section, and it's kind of what Friday night. You have Friday night lights for football. This is what Friday night darkness is for basketball, I guess.
And I'll tell you what, there was more fanfare than my team deserved when I played in high school, but I don't think we had lighted pom-poms. They're not just for Christmas anymore.
No, they are not.
Yeah, what a great time as the starters now for Fayetteville are being announced. I think the starting lineup for Fayetteville actually took longer than the homecoming ceremony.
I think you're right.
The homecoming ceremony went off without a hitch, went well here at Fayetteville High School. And I'll tell you what, it seemed a little bit like that may be in question as I was traveling here tonight. The roads were not great. The temperature took a big dive, went from about 37 all the way down to 21 in a short span of time, and the roads got slick. So I'm glad that you're joining us right here on Good Guys Radio and TV, but also with C103. We appreciate all of the support, and now it appears as if Ripley in their home blue, or excuse me, visiting blue unis, and that's almost all blue, a little bit of white trim in there, as opposed to the Rockets with their sharp-looking white home and Kelly green numbers and letters. Rockets on homecoming looking to get into Ripley right now.
If you look at the 10 players on the court, they match up pretty well size-wise, so this will be interesting to see how this thing gets going.
That's right, a lot of height out there on the floor. Looks like we are ready for tip-off. The ball is up, goes to Fayetteville. Starts off in the hands of Tippis. Tippis eventually finds its way to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with the left hand gets it over to Snyder. Snyder in the high post gets into the paint. Goes with the right hand, but reverses the ball back out. No, he's going to shoot from the short corner. Goes off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound by Bradshaw. Up and in, even with the hand from Singh.
Good follow. Got to get him boxed out.
Ripley got a hand on it, but just couldn't grab the ball. Crossing the ball over at half court is Brady Bennington. Bennington gets it over to Cooper, and Cooper looks over the defense. Going off to the right side to Singh, gets into the paint,
good dump
goes
off.
Low, nice pass. The dump off to Drew Cooper, goes off his hands and out of bounds. It's going to be turnover, Ripley.
You have an over-under on dunks tonight?
Over-under, I'm going to put it at 3.
I would go with that.
Fayetteville crosses the ball over at half court into the hands, or from Bradshaw to Kaufman. Kaufman gets it back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw from 15, no good. Rebound grabbed by Gabe Fife. He leads the team in rebounding there. Ripley goes off to the right side and hands it Bennington. Bennington looking across the man-to-man defense. Opts not to go inside, goes up top to Singh. Singh gets it back over to Bennington, and they will reset the offense in a staggered set on the either side. Goes off to the right side, though. Ball into the hands of Patrick. Patrick skips it over to Bennington. Bennington takes the ball screen. Uses some nifty footwork. Releases the shot. It's blocked away by Snyder, and Fayetteville in transition. Bradshaw skips it across court to Wiederhold. Wiederhold for 3. No good. Rebound by Gabe Fife. Ripley in transition. Reverses it through Fife. Over to Bennington. Bennington out to the corner. The shot for Patrick is good for 3. Knocks it down from the right corner.
Found the open man in a corner. Daniel Patrick gets 3.
Ripley with the early lead, 3-2. Fayetteville crosses the ball over at half court. Bradshaw over to Tippis. Tippis takes the ball screen up top, reverses through Kaufman over to the left wing. All the way to the rim.
Drive.
Nice take by Bradshaw up with the right hand, and it's good.
Give him 4.
Yeah, nice strong drive off the left wing. Bennington crosses half court with the ball. In his left hand, he takes the ball screen and hands it off to Singh. Singh goes over to the right side, looks over his coach and resets the offense. Bennington with the ball on the left wing, denies the inside. Reverse up top to Fife. Fife for 3 straight away, no good. Rebound to Bradshaw, and Fayetteville in transition right to left on your radio dial. Shot by Wiederhold from the left wing, and give it to him. He'll go 1 for 2 from 3 to start the game.
Nice shot for Levi.
7-3 is the score. Bradshaw tips it away, gets the steal from Bennington, going to the rim, gets it blocked away by Bennington. Fife with another rebound. Fife passes the ball up to Bennington. Bennington attacks the rim, gets fouled on the play. They blow off the shot that almost rolled its way in.
Fayetteville foul is on Levi Wiederhold. His first, team first.
Hey, coming up at the half, it's the Barry Chevrolet Buick halftime report. The inbound pass goes to Fife. Fife can't get the shot cleanly away as it's blocked away by a couple Rockets. Rebound grab by Kaufman. Gets it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw setting up the man-to-man offense against man-to-man defense. Goes over to Tippis on the left wing. Back up top into the hands of Kaufman. Kaufman on the alley-oop. Off to the backside for Bradshaw, but it goes too high and goes off his hands, out of bounds.
Fayetteville's first turnover on the evening compared to 2 for Ripley thus far.
The inbound pass will be brought up by Bennington. Bennington cross half court. Singh going across the baseline, grabs some screens, but can't get the shot away, so he gets it back up to Bennington, and reversal back up top. Singh working against Wiederhold. Wiederhold getting his hands out wide as the coach is asking. Ball on the left wing in the hands of Patrick. Patrick goes inside. Nice body control and finish by Drew Cooper for 2.
Yeah, it was a nice move. Nice footwork there from Drew Cooper.
The score, Fayetteville 7, Ripley 5, 3:53 to go, and that is your scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block and West Union, your tax and financial partner. Steal by Singh, throws it ahead. The ball gets cleanly ahead. Shot no good. Rebounded by Snyder in Fayetteville.
Got to convert on those breakaway turnovers.
Yeah, it was nice. Screen up top by Snyder. The ball gets tipped away from Bradshaw. It's loose on the floor, but a foul called from the referee on the baseline, and it looks like it's going to go Fayetteville's way.
Yeah, it's going to be on Jaden Bradshaw, his first, team second. A couple of Fayetteville substitutions. We're going to say A.J. Attinger and Connor Holden enter the game for Fayetteville.
There you go. Holden coming into the game. Bennington gets ready to bring it across half court. Attinger had a nice game last time I watched. Attinger is a switch up everything up top. The Rockets switch off everything, and Ripley still runs men through.
That's kind of a costly foul. It's Levi Wiederhold's second foul, team second.
It is. I was just thinking it was out of bounds. Nice catch. Yeah, Wiederhold picking up his second foul.
Yep. Giacomo Pagan comes in and replaces him.
Third already on Fayetteville. Ball inbounded, reversed all the way around. Bennington on the right wing. Fake, goes into the paint. Nice dump off to Cooper. Cooper shot no good. Rebound goes the way of Fayetteville. Fayetteville in quick transition. It's Shields up ahead to Attinger. Attinger shot no good off the hands of Ripley. And Bennington, who got up for the rebound, just couldn't secure it.
Just about every shot contested for both teams. So it's going to be maybe a low field goal percentage night tonight for these guys.
Attinger inbounds the ball to Kaufman. Kaufman reverses it all the way back around. Finds Attinger on the right corner. Reversal back around. Gets the ball to Pagan. Pagan back to Attinger. Attinger for 3, no good. Rebound by Kaufman. Kaufman back up and in. Give him 2. 9-5, the early score. Quick transition for Ripley. Gets it ahead to Gabe Fife. Fife can't finish. Rebound grabbed by Fayetteville. Snyder up ahead. Attinger on the baseline. Nice finish along the baseline. Can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by the 2 big men. That's Austin Snyder and Drew Cooper. Jump ball is called, and looks like this way goes to Ripley.
It's quite a scuffle there for that ball.
It is. I wouldn't want to try to stop those 2 men if they got into it. Ripley inbounding the ball against pressure now in the backcourt. Fayetteville going to a 2-2-1. Bennington cross-court pass, gets it to Cooper. Cooper back up top to Patrick. Patrick attacks to the baseline, can't get the shot to go. Rebound grabbed by Patrick. Out top to Bennington. Bennington from the right wing, and give him 3. 9-8 the score.
Braden gets his first 3 tonight.
Fayetteville with the early 1-point lead. Attinger crosses half court, goes over to the right side into the hands of Pagan. Reversal all the way around to Holden. Back up top and into Snyder. Then the shot from Holden off the left wing, no good. Rebound to Bennington. Bennington goes around the big man, and the ball stolen away. Nice play by Pagan to the rim, gets it to go.
First 2 points for Giacomo Pagan.
Ripley with the long outlet pass and quick transition. Reversing the ball back up to Singh. Singh hands it off to Bennington. Bennington working against man-to-man pressure. Off to the corner for Patrick. Patrick shot from the corner's no good. Rebound to Snyder. Snyder up ahead to Addinger. Addinger to Holden. Holden for three, but he walked with it before he released the shot. Score remains 11-8.
Yeah, took that extra little jump step. Back into the game for Fayetteville. You see Jaden Bradshaw in, and Blake Kaufman's going to take a seat and get a break.
Hey, you know, don't forget we've added a new TV network to Dreamcatcher Communications, GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Check it out today for the next TV game and archives. Ball goes down into Cooper in the paint. Shot on the square around, no good. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one. There is 51.5 seconds left in the quarter.
Fouls on Austin Snyder, his first, team fourth. Going to the line is going to be Drew Cooper to shoot the and one.
Chance to tie this game up. He does not. Attinger grabs the rebound for Fayetteville, and Bradshaw will bring it up. Waits on Attinger. Attinger had fallen down in the backcourt. Gets it ahead to Snyder. Snyder from 12 knocks it down. Gives his team a three-point lead. Nice transition from Singh. Pass is nice as well over to Drew Cooper. Up and in for two.
The team's starting to warm up a little bit now.
I believe the score 13-12 as that last put up for the wrong team. Singh can't quite get the steal. The pass along the baseline for Fayetteville is completed. And Bradshaw twists his ankle on the attack of the rim. Rebound goes the way of Fife and Ripley under 10. Bennington's shot no good, and everybody boxes out well enough. It goes out of bounds. 2.4 left in the quarter. There's a substitution on the floor.
Jackson Plum into the game for Ripley.
Hey, we want to thank Williamson Trucking, but also Attinger gets the inbound pass, ready to pull it, but doesn't get it off in time. I'll get around to Williamson right after this. The score, they've still got it, 15-10. I'll quote it. 15-10. We'll be back right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
And welcome back. It's almost time for second quarter action, but first I'd like to say Shack Basketball at C103 and Radio Network are brought to you by Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union Seaman, home of the Beast. You know, sometimes these games get going. You don't have time to get the liners in. Not a lot of fouls in that quarter.
Tough job for you.
No, I tell you what, I can make anything difficult. Fayetteville takes the ball over against zone this time in the half court. Attinger gets it over cross court to Holden. Holden back up top. Gets it into the hands. I'm looking along through my list, and I'll tell you what, Pagan got it into the lane, just couldn't finish it. So he pulls it from three, and he gets that one to go. 16-12 is your score.
Nice rotation. Tickled the twine on that. 5 points for Pagan.
Bennington crossing half court with the ball. Goes off to Patrick on the left side. Patrick playing around with the ball a little bit against Holden. Holden puts a little pressure. Patrick step back. Short corner, can't get it to go. Rebound grab by Kaufman. Nice fingertip grab, and he's fouled.
Fouls on Gabe Fife. His first, team first. Back into the game for Ripley, Drew Cooper, and he's going to replace Jackson Plum.
Hey, you know, the Adams County Regional Medical Center's coach's comment shows right after tonight's game here on C103. I mentioned Bradshaw turned his ankle a little bit. Looks like he is doing all right. He's back in, crosses half court, attacks the offense, and hands it off to Attinger. Attinger goes to the rim, gets into the paint, can't get the shot to go, but he was attacked on the shot.
A strong drive for Attinger.
Go to the line, shooting 2.
Fouls on Drew Cooper, his first, team second for Ripley. At the line, it's going to be A.J. Attinger, where he is a 46.4% free throw shooter on the season.
Misses the first of 2. We'll see what he can do with the second. I want to remind you to stay up to date in the world of sports with the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update coming up at the half here on C103.
Attinger gets a second, averaging 5.6 on the season.
Ripley working against this 2-2-1, crossing half court with the hands, get the ball in the hands of Bennington. Bennington goes off to the right side to Patrick. Patrick looks at the shot but doesn't take it. Falling back into what appears to be a 1-2-2 or more or less a 3-2 zone. Ball goes inside to Fife on the square round. Can't get the shot to go. Nice rebound by Cooper, and his attempt is up and in and good.
Cooper's got 8 points, and both teams are attacking the offensive glass here so far.
The score 17-14. Pagan with the ball on the left wing, gets it over to Bradshaw on the right. Bradshaw pulls up from 15, can't get that to go, but Kaufman's got his back, grabs the rebound, hand off to Holden. Holden's shot wiped away by Gabe Fife. It's going to be Fayetteville ball, baseline.
We have a Fayetteville substitution, Austin Snyder in, and Connor Holden's going to go out.
A little height difference right there as Holden exits at 5'7", coming in is 6'7". Cross court pass to Pagan. Pagan shot no good. Rebound. Nice time by Bennington. Bennington crosses half court. Working against this zone. Can't get the pass cleanly inside. It's stolen away by Bradshaw. Bradshaw taking to the rim. Can't get the shot to go. His teammate got the rebound, but Fayetteville cannot hang on to it for another shot. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Ripley ball.
I keep track of offensive rebounds and second chance points. Trent, Fayetteville so far has 5 offensive rebounds and 6 points off of those rebounds, where Ripley has 5 off of 2.
Ball in the half court. Patrick in the corner. Reverses it back out to the wing and around through Gabe Fife. Off to Singh on the right wing. Working the ball around the outside. Not really going inside with a lot of entry passes is Ripley. Working it back up top to Singh. Against man-to-man pressure, I'm not exactly sure if Fayetteville would switch everything or not. Looks like they are, so a type of matchup, but it is man-to-man pressure nonetheless. Ball up top in the hands of Bennington. He goes baseline, pass to Singh for the 3, can't get it to go. Everybody on the boards. It's grabbed by Gabe Fife again for Ripley. Back over to Singh on the right wing. Works against Bradshaw. Hands it off to Bennington.
Look.
Yes,
No look.
It sure was. No look from Bennington. Finds Cooper, and Cooper finds the rim. It's a 1-point game.
That's 10 points for Drew Cooper already tonight. He's just averaging 7, so having a good night. His teammates getting the ball.
17-16 is your score. Fayetteville with the ball in the half court against zone. Also a 1-2-2 or matchup. And a nice shot from Pagan in the right corner, and he drills another 3.
Second 3 for him. He's starting to heat up. He has 8.
Bennington bring the ball across half court. Got it in his right hand against 1-3-1 from Fayetteville. Fayetteville's 1-3-1 pressure would be daunting with these long arms. Bennington on the right wing. Back up to Patrick. Way up top, and a timeout taken by Ripley. We're going to take one right here with them, right here on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
And welcome back. Let's start you off with a scoreboard update. It is 20-16. Fayetteville leading Ripley on homecoming. 3:56 to go in the first half. And that is your scoreboard update, brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. Singh inbounds the ball to Patrick. Patrick squares up against tight pressure from Tippis. Fayetteville coming out in man-to-man. Both teams had gone to zone at both ends. Now it looks like man-to-man is the way again. Pressure being put on by everybody on the baseline as well from Fayetteville. Nice help side defense. Goes baseline. Nice find. That's Bennington over the shoulder. No look pass yet again for Drew Cooper for two.
That was a pretty look right there.
It was a nice find along the baseline. 20-18 is the score. Ripley trailing by 2. Fayetteville's got the ball, but Ripley stealing it away. Patrick tips it away and keeps it. He's working against Tippis in the half court. Gets it over to Singh. Singh, nice find underneath to Gabe Fife, and Fife takes it up and finishes even with the long swat of Austin Snyder.
That's a good head fake there from Singh.
All new ball game, 20-20, 2:56 to go in the first half. Snyder has the ball in the high post, gets it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Pagan. Pagan pulls up from 15, can't get the shot to go. Goes off of Ripley and out of bounds. It'll be Fayetteville baseline ball. Tippis inbounding the ball. Stolen away. Nope, not quite yet, but now it is. Singh's got it. Quick transition for Ripley. Holds things up. Looks down inside to Fife, but is stolen away by Bradshaw. Bradshaw in transition is attacked and fouled.
Ripley fouls on Unch. Singh his first, team third. A substitution we're going to have for Fayetteville. We're going to see Caleb Tippis into the game.
I'd like to thank Walt and Donna Harrop for listening in, and thank the Lord that my mother got a good report today.
That's good.
Ball goes off to the left side. Kaufman's pass intended for Bradshaw, tipped away. Ripley with another steal. Singh with the ball, sets up in half court against man-to-man pressure from Fayetteville. Hand off to Bennington. Bennington goes off to the right side to Fife. Fife on the wheel cut, gets into the paint. Wheels, can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by his teammate Cooper. Another one can't go. Patrick's got his back, however, and Ripley doing a nice job on those offensive boards. The skip pass finds Singh. Singh on the pump fake, one dribble release, knocks it down, and Ripley with their second lead of the night.
It's a high arcing shot there from Hunch.
20-22, Ripley with the lead. Fayetteville with the ball in the half court. Shot from Bradshaw, no good. Rebound by Snyder. Snyder back up and in. It's tied up at 22 all. Quick transition has Singh with the ball left to right on your radio dial. Singh trying to break the pressure. Gets by, but a foul called on the perimeter.
Right into the game, Caleb Tippis going to pick up that foul. His first, team number 5. Jonas Jakeway into the game for Fayetteville is going to replace Blake Kaufman.
The inbounds pass finds its way to Patrick. Patrick will cross half court against Caleb Tippis. Backs him down to the top of the key. Inbound, in pass to Cooper. The ball swatted away by Snyder. Goes back off of Cooper and out of bounds. It's going to be Fayetteville ball.
Tree versus tree there. Two big guys going at it.
You know, this broadcast is brought to you by Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. Caleb Tippis crosses half court with the ball, denies the screen from Jakeway, working against tight pressure from Patrick. Patrick working for that 5-second call, but gets the steal instead. It's Gabe Fife in transition, but goes off his leg. I think it also went off a Fayetteville player, and it's going to be Ripley ball.
Yep. Pressure is a little bit too much for Fayetteville right now. Ripley's forced them into 7 turnovers in the first half already.
52 seconds left in the first half. The inbounds pass for Patrick is tipped away, but a foul called on Tippis. That's Caleb Tippis, I believe.
Yes, sir. He gets his second foul.
Good of Mark to recognize some foreign substances on the floor, and nice of him to share that with you in case you might want to eat that Skittle later.
I might save that for later.
Baseline, nice find again, but stolen away. The pass from Bennington to Fife is stolen, and in transition, Bradshaw is fouled going to the rim.
It's probably a good foul there from Onchsing to keep that layup from happening. He gets his second, though. Team number 4, and a couple of substitutions. A.J. Attinger back in the game for Fayetteville, and Jackson Plum back into the game for Ripley.
That's right. 40 seconds left in the half. You don't want to pick up any foul trouble you don't already have. Caleb Tippis goes down to the left corner to Jakeway. Jakeway tries to skip it back out. It's stolen away by Ripley. Tipped away and into the hands of Patrick. Patrick kicks his way to Bennington. Bennington flips it over his head. Can't get the shot to go, but neither could Fayetteville secure the rebound, so it's going to be Ripley baseline ball. 23 seconds left in a tie game in the half.
I'm sorry?
Sorry.
Sing back into the game. It's going to replace Jackson Plum.
Inbound pass from Bennington. Bennington goes, fetches it, takes the shot from the left corner or left wing, can't get it to go. Cooper on the rebound up, can't get his shot to go either. Rebound by Austin Snyder, and he is fouled 90 feet from the basket. 12.2, but that is only Ripley's 6th foul, so it will not be free throws. Fayetteville will have to take it to length. 12.2.
You'd like to not see him get that one there with just 12 seconds left.
Unless you are a Fayetteville fan. Now a foul is called on Ripley in the half court. That's Daniel Patrick picking up one, and looks like this is the bonus situation. I stand correct.
Yep, team 6.
Baseline, Attinger to the rim. Nice right-hand reverse. Gives his team the 2-point lead, and that's the end of the first half. So, at the end of one half, it is Fayetteville 24, Ripley 22. We'll be back with halftime stats and more on the Barry Chevrolet Halftime Buick Report right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Here at CMT Components, we believe a barn's a barn. That's why we deliver fast and easy post-frame barn packages. We build and deliver everything ourselves. Everything. Trusses, metal, windows, and doors. Just give us a call and get it delivered right to your job site. Call today.
That's 937-446-3400 or visit our website, cmtcomponents.com. Our destination is excellence.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
And welcome back on the Barry Chevrolet Buick Halftime Report. It is time to get you caught up on how we got to this point in the game. I'll tell you what, we're not too far off from where we started it. One team has a 2-point lead. It is 24-22. Started off just like that with Fayetteville scoring the first 2 points of the game. Then Ripley knocked down a 3. Back and forth it went until at the end of one. The score was 13-12 Fayetteville with the first quarter lead. In the second quarter, Fayetteville started off with a 3. Looked like they were going to get things rolling until Ripley started to chip their way back in and eventually got tied up at 20-20. And then we went back and forth at 22-22 and now 24-22 Fayetteville with the first half lead. We're seeing happy birthday here on homecoming night at Fayetteville High School. Hopefully you are also celebrating this other individual's birthday who we do not know, or we may know, but we don't know who they are. mystery night here at Fayetteville. It is homecoming. It was a special night for a couple individuals. I'll look back and see if I've got those names for you. I do. It was Jesse Johnson, tonight's king, and this year's queen, Lily Nichols. So congratulations to everyone at Fayetteville who put on a nice homecoming ceremony. When we come back, it'll be time for Mark to give us some stats or his thoughts on the first half right here on the Barry Chevrolet Buick Halftime Report. Right now, it's time to send it to Ben Rockwell for the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio Update. Right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Since the Bengals are headed to the AFC Championship, we're giving away another Nike Joe Burrow jersey. Keep listening for a chance to call in and tell us what you think the final score of Sunday's matchup versus the Chiefs will be. Go follow our Facebook page at C103 Country. Like, comment, and share our jersey giveaway post for an additional chance to win. Listen close and we will tell you when to call the station and leave your score predictions with us. Contest is being brought to you by bidfta.com. That's bidfta.com.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxter Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling. with Willie & Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
That game didn't happen, so we're here. So thank you, Jordan Ryan, for making the trip with us to Fayetteville.
Thanks for tuning in, Jordan.
Mark, what you got?
All right, so balanced first half. The score, as you see, 24-22. Kind of what we expected, maybe a little bit lower scoring, but this favors Ripley, I guess I would say, because they've been able to slow it down in the half court. Braden Bennington averages 13 points a game, just getting 2 points so far tonight, but he's been very active, making very great passes to Drew Cooper, who has 12 points for Ripley in the first half. A really strong quarter for him. I'm enjoying watching these guys go at it. They're attacking the boards offensively and defensively. Just some second chance opportunities. You got to take advantage of them. Ripley has 5 offensive rebounds already for 5 second chance points, whereas Fayetteville has 6 offensive rebounds, and they've converted for 8 points. So that seems to be the difference in the game. And Ripley, I found it interesting. They are pretty good always at forcing turnovers, it seems, but already they've forced 8 first half turnovers, and they've able to keep theirs down to 6 for the half. So very balanced in statistics across the board. Each have 5 players scoring in the first half. So we'll see if we get more of the same or who makes the best adjustments here at halftime.
You know, I really think that we're going to see more pressure in a more extended version out of actually it'll be that direction to our right for this next half, as Fayetteville is probably going to turn it up. I think that might wear out some of the size for Ripley, as they really are more limited in their size, and I believe that that's something that Fayetteville might try to take advantage of. Whereas Ripley, on the other hand, you know, I don't know what more they might want to be doing other than to try to eliminate Kaufman's rebounds in this second half.
You're right. And maybe try to get Bennington going. He is a shooter. He likes to shoot it. And when he gets hot, he can get really hot. So can Bradshaw. So.
Well, yes, they've got several options. And so far, Bennington doing a nice job getting into the paint and finding people. Some flashy passes tonight that our fans or those that are joining us through Good Guys Radio TV are able to see.
He has a great hesitation and head fake to get himself open.
I'll remind people that you can catch Good Guys Radio TV on Facebook and YouTube, as well as GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Second half, ball gets inbounded to Singh. Singh goes down inside to Cooper, and the ball working back inside. Cooper goes to work to the rim, and he's fouled. Gets it to go. A chance for the and one.
Picks up where he left off in the first half. He has 14 points now, and the foul's going to be on Austin Snyder. I believe that's his second. Team first here in the half. Cooper for a chance to get that free throw percentage up. He's going to get one.
24-24. We got a brand new ball game to start the half, and Ripley takes the early half lead at 25-24. Bradshaw gets it across half court to Wiederhold. Wiederhold goes to the corner into the hands of Tippis. Tippis reversing it back. Wiederhold for 3. Give it to him. 27-25.
Can't leave him alone. He shoots 27% on 3 for the year, but he can heat it up too.
Got a late start to the basketball season.
Yes.
Had to try to catch up mid-season. Everybody else got a preseason to get warmed up. Ball goes around the outside for Ripley against man-to-man pressure from Fayetteville. Sing for three, dead away. Rims out. Grabbed by Cooper. Cooper back up and in. It's a tie ball game at 27.
I was going to put a body on that young man.
I'm going to have to put two, possibly. Cooper doing a nice job on the boards. Bradshaw out of the 1-4 high goes into, eventually finds its way to Kaufman. Kaufman goes up, can't get the shot to go. Ball stolen back away in transition by Snyder, but can't get his shot to go, and Ripley has got it. Deep pass intended for Fife gets stolen away, and a foul called.
Now, if we got a dual possession, that's going to be a turnover. It's going to go the way of Fayetteville.
Thank you. All I could see was Rex Woodward, but he wasn't reacting much in the positive or negative manner. Out of the 1-4 high, Fayetteville works the ball side to side, comes back over to Kaufman on the right. Kaufman handoff to Bradshaw. Bradshaw skip past to Wiederhold. Wiederhold goes down inside to Kaufman and back out. The cross-court pass finds its way to Snyder. Snyder trying to get it under control, throws it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw can't get it under control. His save goes away of Ripley. Ripley can't get the shot, so it's Bradshaw in transition for Ripley. All the way to Wiederhold in the right corner. Can't get the shot to fall. Kaufman grabs the rebound for Fayetteville. His pass out to Bradshaw is tipped away, and Coach DJ McCommon says, we're in out of control. Let's get it under control. Takes the timeout. We're going to take one with him right here on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Here at CMT Components, we believe a barn's a barn. That's why we deliver fast and easy post-frame barn packages. We build and deliver everything ourselves. Everything. Trusses, metal, windows, and doors. Just give us a call and get it delivered right to your job site. Call today.
That's 937-446-3400. Or visit our website, cmtcomponents.com. Our destination is excellence.
And welcome back. We are courtside at Fayetteville High School. It's Friday night basketball. It's 27-27, 5:44 left in the third quarter at Fayetteville High School on homecoming night. There was a celebration during that last timeout by the Fayetteville faithful, and of course the Ripley fans joined in good faith as well as they celebrated Blake Kaufman and his most recent award. What was that award, Mark?
All right, he set the all-time rebound mark at Fayetteville. He has now 515 rebounds in his varsity career, and he just beat the record set by Matt Green back in 2008.
Something to be celebrated for sure.
Congratulations, Blake.
The ball gets tipped away off of Fayetteville. Turnover goes away of Ripley. Ripley in the half court. Has the ball in the hands of Sing. Sing out to Patrick. Patrick squares up against tight pressure from Tippis. Goes off to the right wing. Going inside to Cooper. Cooper squared across the lane. Finds his man and up and in. Gabe Fife for two.
Yep, they kind of double team Cooper there in the post, and nice pass from Drew Cooper.
29-27. Ripley with a 2-point lead. Bradshaw directing traffic up between the circles. Goes off to Wiederhold. Into Kaufman, outside to Tippis, back into Kaufman. Kaufman in the paint, up with the right hand.
Nice shot, Blake.
In for two.
That's his first two tonight, actually. Hard to believe.
29-29, grabbing rebounds, and now putting the ball in the bucket. Fife with the ball on the right side. Back up top and around. Through Patrick over to Bennington and cross court to Cooper. Cooper hands off to Sing. Sing for three, can't get it to go. Rebound right there. It looked like nice positioning for Tyler Tippis.
Yep. Daniel Patrick. I thought that foul was on Daniel Patrick.
I believe it was. Yes, it is. His second, it says. Coming into the game for Fayetteville is, I take a look down through my list.
A.J. Attinger, got you.
Yeah, Attinger, thank you. Attinger with the ball between the circles. Working in a 1-3-1 offensive set against man-to-man pressure. Going down inside for Austin Snyder, but a foul called on the box out. Looks like this way is going to go to Ripley.
Yeah, that one's number 3 on Austin Snyder on the offensive player control foul. Looks like Giacomo Pagan's going to come back in and probably replace him, and he does. Pagan had a good first half. He was able to contribute 8 points off the bench, and he's only scoring 3 on the year. So,
good time to mention tomorrow there's 2 early games, 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, whether you are on C103 or 99.5. Either way, that is your Shack pregame report brought to you by Ronald Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investment in Maysville. Goes off to the left side to Bennington. Bennington gets it back up top to Singh, gets man-to-man from Fayetteville. Ripley goes down inside for Cooper. Foul called on Fayetteville.
Yeah, Pagan trying to get position and get around Drew Cooper. Not able to do so. Has that offhand on Cooper's body. He picks up his first, team third here in the half.
Reminder that tonight's game is brought to you by Southern State Community College. Start your pathway to completion at sscc.edu.
And just like that, he gets another one. Does Pagan trying to get around Cooper. Cooper had great position. Bennington didn't see him.
Pagan shooting the ball well in the first half. The inbound pass goes off of Fife, out of bounds, and it's going to go the way of Fayetteville. Nice pressure for Kaufman.
Fayetteville stepping up that pressure, especially Bradshaw and Bennington.
Hey, you should join us Sunday for the AFC Championship game here on C103. The Bengals will take on the Chiefs. Pregame at 2, kickoff at 3. The shot from the right corner, no good from Attinger. Quick transition for Ripley, all the way up and in with the left hand. Give him 2, Daniel Patrick.
That's 5 points for Daniel Patrick.
31-29, Ripley with the 2-point lead. Bradshaw crosses half court with the ball, gets it over to Attinger on the left wing, goes to the short corner to Kaufman. Pagan, nice pass from the high post, finds Bradshaw up for 2.
Good find, good finish. Bradshaw has 6. Can you tell these teams want to take over first place in this Division II?
They're not going to go down easy, neither one. It's 31-31, 2:55 to go in the third. Bennington goes over to Singh after a couple screens along the baseline. Back into Bennington's hands. Bennington trying to break down. That's Braden Bennington. The skip pass finds its way to on Singh. Osh Singh gets it over and down into Cooper eventually. Cooper attacking Pagan. Can't get the shot to go. Grabs his rebound. Can't get it to go either, but a foul is called. He'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Fouls on Bradshaw. That's only his first, team 5th. Kind of a tough play there.
Rhythm dribble, release, and knocks the first down.
Well, a substitution for the shooter. We're going to see Chasten Shields into the game for Cooper. And those last 2 shots from Cooper and make it 3 does not look like the form of a guy shooting 33% from the line on the year.
Nope, knocked the second
Good-looking
down.
shot.
33-31, and substitutions are made. While that's being done, I'll remind you that we'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union and Seaman player of the game right after the final buzzer. Bradshaw goes to Attinger on the left wing. Attinger gets into the paint, goes up with the right hand. Floater to go. Kaufman grabs another rebound, takes it up strong, but it's blocked away by Gabe Fife. Patrick in transition for Ripley with the left hand, crosses it over to Bennington. Bennington releases from 12, can't get it to go. Rebound, fought for, and goes off of Patrick, out of bounds, off Ripley. It'll be Fayetteville ball.
Impressed with Bennington, not trying to force it. He's having a hard time. They're defending him well, but he's not forcing it.
The score, 33-31. Ripley with the 2-point lead, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. That is your scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. Wiederhold for 3 off the left wing. The ball goes off the top of the backboard and is whistled out of bounds. I don't think it touched the support, but the referee does say out of bounds. Either way, the rebound grabbed now by Ripley. So Bennington ready to cross half court. Team leading by 2, under 2 minutes to go in the third. Against man-to-man, Bennington gets to the rim.
Good
Finishes.
strong.
Nice take.
Strong move.
That was a straightaway line drive that Fayetteville ran away from and gave a look at.
Good clear out there by the offense.
Off to the right side against the 1-2-2 half-court defense. Bradshaw over to Wiederhold for three. The shot's flat, no good. Rebounded by Ripley. Bennington in the half court now. Goes off to Patrick on the left corner. Patrick fakes Wiederhold off his feet. Got the bird, couldn't get the shot off. Bennington goes back to him. Now will reset the offense on the left wing. Goes straight away between the circles. Ripley bounces the floor up. Bennington once again with the right hand to the rim and gets another to go.
Got some contact there.
37-31.
7 points now for Bennington, starting to heat up a little.
That's right. These last two possessions have been Bennington. Now his team with the 6-point lead, their biggest lead of the night. Inside to Kaufman. Kaufman can't keep a hold of the ball. It goes out of bounds off of Ripley. It will stay with Fayetteville. Ben Higgins ready to do some substituting. Fayetteville inbounding the ball, gets it into Bradshaw. Bradshaw takes it back up. He was fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one as he got the shot to go.
Bradshaw gets his 8th point. Fouls on Gabe 5, his 2nd. Bradshaw is going to go to the line and shoot one. He's 68.4% on the year. He's shooting 67 out of 98 free throw attempts so far. That one rimmed out, and Kaufman almost had that offensive rebound.
Couldn't quite. Patrick gets it under control in the half court for Ripley. Gets it out to Ansh Singh. Singh works against Attinger. Attinger giving some space. Referee making sure he notifies everybody at the table about that space. Comes back over to Singh. Singh on America looks for the inside pass. Can't get it to go. It's deflected. And the long heave from Bradshaw goes rim and out. And at the end of three, it is Ripley 37 and the home Fayetteville Rockets 33. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
And welcome back. It's time for fourth quarter action. It's exciting time, Mark. We are in a 37-33 game, ready to start this fourth quarter.
Big quarter there for Ripley.
I notice we've got some listeners. Carl Schneider, colleague of ours, along with Ben Higgins, joining us on Good Guys. Off to the left side, Singh with the ball between the circles. Bennington attacks the rim. Can't get the shot off cleanly, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Probably a foul with the body.
I'll tell you what, Bennington able to get to the rim straight away on a drive earlier and then followed it up with a nifty finish. Yeah. This time just pushing his luck and saying, you're going to put me on the line.
Maybe coach challenged him, said, dude, get to the line. Get to the hole. Bennington gets the first. He's just a 57% shooter on the year, but gets that first one.
These Ripley fans, I think, traveled pretty well tonight considering the road conditions. Bennington's next opportunity, no good. Rebound once again by Kaufman. Blake Kaufman owns the boards. Wiederhold in the half court, gets it over to Holden. Holden trying to hit Snyder on the backside, finds him, can't get the shot to go, stolen away by Daniel Patrick. Quick transition, finds its way to Bennington for the shot, can't get it to go. Nice rebound from Bradshaw, and he's fouled along the baseline.
Daniel Patrick picks up that incidental foul. It's going to be 3 on him. And just 3 here in the half. That'll be important down the stretch.
You say Attinger with a difficult task trying to guard Bennington in the half court.
Yeah.
Off to the right side, it's Bradshaw. Bradshaw loses his footing and will turn the ball back over. That's right. It's going Ripley's way with the 5-point lead, 7:13 to go. Hey, this game is presented by Frisch's Big Boy and West Union, home of burgers, breakfast, and Big Boy. Thanks to Frisch's for also having you for the season pocket schedule. Inside to Cooper. Cooper
Nice
squares
play.
up. Got the shot to go. In traffic. 40-33.
Cooper having a night. 21 points for Drew Cooper.
Ripley with the 7-point lead. Ball on the right corner. Holden looking inside. No, it's nice pass from Bradshaw that goes into Kaufman. Hoffman goes up strong. Can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Fouls on Cooper, his 3rd. Team number 7. Attinger back into the game for Fayetteville. For the shooter, it appears.
The ACRMC Coach's Comment Show will be coming up right after the game. Kaufman with the 2 rhythm dribbles, release, and nothing but net.
Attinger into the game for Wiederhold. Kaufman, 60% free throw shooter on the season. He gets the first.
Kaufman with 2 rhythm dribbles, release, and net.
4 points now for Blake Kaufman.
40-35 is the score. Ripley with the lead and the ball.
Full court pressure now from Fayetteville.
There's that pressure. Singh crosses half court with the ball. Goes over to Bennington on the right wing. Bennington way away from the basket, setting up the offense into a box. Goes off to the right wing. Goes off a ball screen and delivers the ball down to Fife on the short corner. Fife shuffles it back out to Patrick. Patrick gets it to Singh. Singh reverses it around to Cooper. Cooper had some space to work, but he turns and gives it to Fife. Fife inside out, eventually over for Patrick's 3. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound to Bradshaw. Bradshaw in transition. Skips it over to Holden for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound to Cooper and Ripley. Ripley has the ball into the hands of Singh. Up ahead to Bennington. Bennington challenges and pulls the ball back. Trying to reverse the ball back through Fife, and a timeout taken by Rex Woodward. We're going to take one with him. It's a short one, so stick around with us on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy. Getting fit? That's easy.
And welcome back. It's 4th quarter, 5:41 to go in the game, and Ripley on the road is leading the homecoming Fayetteville Rockets 40-35. We wait the ball to be entered by Ripley here in the half court. Gabe Fife will take it out. Goes into Singh. Singh brings it back up top, hands it off to Bennington. Working against tight pressure from Fayetteville. Fayetteville willing to switch up tight plays, but are playing man-to-man principles. Singh gets into the paint, steps back, now gets it over to Bennington. Bennington picks it up at the short corner and skips it cross court. It's stolen away by Bradshaw, and here comes dunk number 1.
There it was.
Trying to fire up the crowd, bring it back to a 3-point game, 40-37. Patrick with the ball gets it over to Bennington. Ripley keeping the composure very well, still with the 3-point lead. Singh working against Bradshaw, gets it over to Patrick on the right wing. Patrick working against Holder, and tight pressure from Fayetteville. Flips it over to Bennington with the jab step, gets himself about to 15 feet, kicks it back to Patrick for the reversal. The shot, no good, rebounded by Kaufman and Fayetteville. Fayetteville looking deep. Down the court it goes, and a referee is part of the floor. Goes off of the referee. It's Ripley in transition. Gabe Fife to the rim. Shot no good. Rebounded by Austin Snyder, but a foul called on that rebound. Looks like it's going to go on Fayetteville. Are conferring about it, making sure they get this call right. We appreciate that type of attention to detail.
Fouls on Austin Snyder for Fayetteville, his 4th, team number 8.
Unfortunate for Austin that he got whistled for that foul as he was attacking the rebound very cleanly, but nonetheless, it will go against him.
Gabe Fife at the line, shooting 56% on the season, 30 out of 54.
Shotton comes up short, rebound grab by Snyder and Fayetteville. Trailing by 3, the ball in the hands of Bradshaw. Bradshaw goes off the right side, pulls up 15, can't get it to go. Nice tip back by Kaufman at the rim.
Offensive rebound.
40-39. Patrick with the ball for Ripley. Gets it over to Bennington. 1-point lead for Ripley. Shot from the right wing, no good. Rebound by Cooper, shot no good. Rebound goes to Fayetteville. Quick transition all the way to the rim was Bradshaw, couldn't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by Snyder. Snyder down underneath the basket, has the ball tipped away, stolen away by Ripley. Ripley in quick transition. Singh fakes the pass, gets it over to Patrick. Patrick can't get the shot off before the referee says there was a blocking foul on the pass. So that will be foul number 8 on
I got 9, but they have 8. It's on A.J. Attinger. Singh goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. See if he can earn the bonus. He's 76 on the season, sorry.
76%, you said?
Yeah.
3:37 to go in the ball game. The score, Ripley 40 and Fayetteville 39. Now make that Ripley 41. Ripley 41 and Fayetteville 39. With 3:37 to go, that is your H&R Block scoreboard update. Shot by Singh. Second one is also good, 42-39. That 3-point game. Bradshaw with 3:36 to go. Gets the ball back in, comes down the floor, facing man-to-man pressure. Goes off to the right side to Holden. Holden looking inside to Kaufman, can't get it there, so he goes to Snyder on the left block. A foul called on the dribble drive.
Got to reach in on Daniel Patrick. Picks up number 4 for Ripley, just 5 for the team. Going to have a substitution. Looks like Chaston Shields going to enter the game for Patrick, who has those 4 fouls.
That might be Shields' first time in for the night, or late in the first half might have got some moments. Holden, dribble drive into the paint, shot away, no good. Rebound by Cooper. Drew Cooper of Ripley's got another rebound. Ripley in transition, right to left on your radio dial. Goes up to Bennington, set up the offense, and balance out the floor. Bennington playing with the ball between the circles. Holden giving space at the moment. Bennington goes off to the left side, gets into the paint, pulls up from 5, knocks it down. Nice controlled drive.
10 points now for Bennington. Yeah, I'm not sure what that play was, but it worked.
A little bit of a clear out.
Yeah, coach is trying to get him in the right set.
They had threes coming off on the left side, but he denied it, went to the rim, got the 2. Shot from Bradshaw from straightaway, doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Attinger. The Rockets keep the ball. Into the paint goes the guard. Nice job by Bradshaw. Gets to the rim, finishes, and timeout Fayetteville. We're going to keep it right here. 30-second timeout, 2:26 left in the ball game, and it's a 3-point game, 44-41. Mark, what do you think going forward into this next possession? I tell you what, I mean, there's still time left in this ball game.
Seems like Ripley's content running clock. and they should. They got a 3-point lead right now, but they've had the lead here the biggest part of the second half, and they've been content to run their sets and just take shots in the paint. I think maybe that's what they're going to continue to do and try to draw. They got Fayetteville in foul trouble, at least as far as, team fouls. They have 8. I had them for 9, but they've got, they're going to be shooting a double bonus here pretty soon. See how the game goes from the free throw line. They're pretty balanced at the line. I wouldn't put that pressure on my players. I just want to go score.
Drew Cooper doing a nice job on the rebounds to try and counteract what Blake Kaufman does so well.
That's been quite a battle between those guys, and I've enjoyed that.
Patrick gets the pass inbounds. His team up 3, 2:22 to go. Patrick crosses half court with the ball, going to get trapped. Looks to get rid of the ball, crosses it over to Gabe Fife, but his coach calls the timeout just in time to save the score or the possession. Not sure which way, but this time we're going to take a quick one right here with him. So we'll be back right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
It's a 3-point game, and Ansh Singh is about to enter the ball for Ripley. Ripley with that 3-point lead. Fayetteville putting tight pressure on the out of bounds. Patrick against man-to-man, gets it over to Bennington. Ball not cleanly held, but eventually grabbed a hold of. Nice take by Bennington. Gets into the paint. The ball knocked away. Grabbed by Fayetteville. Snyder ahead to Bradshaw. Bradshaw into the paint, up to the rim, and gets it to go. It's a 1-point game. Under 2 minutes to go.
14 now for Bradshaw.
43-44. Ripley receiving tight pressure in man-to-man. Singh comes off the ball screen. Gets it back to the screener. Fife with the whirl shot. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Shooting 2.
Fouls on Snyder with the body. Looks like that's number 5 on him. Giacomo Pagan's going to replace him. Again, Fife at the line. Not a bad foul. Shooting 56% on the season. Missed the front end of a 1-and-1 here a short time ago. Now he's going to get 2, so maybe a little less pressure on him.
My watch tells me to stand. I want to do it, but I think I've blocked too much view. Shot on the first of 2 free throws is good. Makes it a 2-point game, 45-43 off Gabe Fife's hand. Also take this moment to remind you we're getting closer and closer to the final buzzer, but we have much more for you on the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. Can't get the second to go. Rebound goes the way of the Rockets. Bradshaw with the ball between the circles. Balanced offensive set. Goes skip past to Attinger. Attinger back up top to Pagan. And Pagan flicks it over to his teammate while a timeout is taken by Fayetteville. That's right, it is a full timeout. It's going to be a short one for us. We'll be right back after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Welcome back. We are courtside at Fayetteville. Thanks for joining us. It is time to get you caught up in that is on the scoreboard update. It is 45-43. Ripley on the road with the 2-point lead on homecoming at Fayetteville. There's still, I've lost track of how much time's on the clock. I'll have to give you a second. Minute 19 on the clock, brought to you by H&R Block and West Union, your tax and financial partner. You can tell I'm not a point guard anymore. Point guard always knows right this time. But tonight's game is brought to you by First State Bank, built on belief since 1884. Visit fsb4me.com to learn more about Casasa checking with First State Bank. The ball stolen away by Ripley with the 2-point lead, a minute 8 to go in the game. Ripley getting pressure in the backcourt. Singh, pass tipped up in the air, knocked away, gets into the hands of Bradshaw. Has the ball for Fayetteville, trailing by 2, gets into the lane, shot is good, tie ball game, 45 all.
16 points, 12 here in the second half. Bradshaw knows how to score.
Bennington with the ball against Bradshaw in the half court, man-to-man out of Fayetteville. Ripley, ball screen up top by Fife. Nice job by Bradshaw to get there and deny it. And a timeout taken by Coach Rex Woodward of his team. Tied and have the ball, 31.1 seconds to go. It's enough for us to take a quick break, so we'll do it. Tie ball game. We'll be back right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxla Tractor.
As we come back, they're closing out this critical timeout. Coach setting things up for Ripley, and Mark mentioned right before we came back, got some long arms.
And they've played great defense all night. I mean, we're tied, but a lot of contested shots, a lot of great defense by both teams. I don't know if I'd be wanting to try to inbound the ball here, but Coach Wilbur knows what he's doing.
31.1 seconds remaining in a tie ball game on homecoming at Fayetteville High School. The ball in the hands of Ripley as they come out of the timeout. I'll remind you, this broadcast is for the private use of the C103 audience. Any other use of descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of C103 is ludicrous and prohibited. We provide this to you in a lot of ways. This GoodGuysRadioTV.com also. And that timeout taken just in time by Ripley's coach, Coach Woodward. Mark, you were right on it. We're going to keep it right here. I think he's got enough time to keep it right here. It will be a full timeout, but either way, Coach Woodward having to take that timeout to keep possession, almost a 5-second call.
Yeah, well, their last timeout too. So now you got to get it in, or you're going to turn it over.
For all the guys who are not taking the ball out, you have to be dedicated, as you had mentioned. It's not easy. If you have a spot on that sideline, you've got long arms flailing around. These guys have to make themselves very presentable and very open.
So now you're used to coach. What would you do here? Do you go with some kind of a play where you get all your players up here to create more confusion and have more screeners? Because they had 2 guys on the block and 2 guys trying to get open.
I think you want to definitely have something going towards the basket.
Yes.
You want to preoccupy people back here in the paint. But at the same time, you have to have somebody coming directly back to that ball.
Yeah,
make himself
not going that way.
Yeah, not fading away, coming back to face-to-face with the inbounder. It will be Bennington inbounding the ball here. Ripley breaks off, and they throw it into the backcourt in the hands of Singh. They got it in safely. Get it back to Bennington. Bennington works against Bradshaw. 24 seconds and ticking. Ripley runs people off to the offside. Looked like they were clearing things out for Bennington, who's got pressure up top from Bradshaw. Gains space, gets a new count. Goes with the left hand into the corner. Into the low left corner, now back up top. 5-4 into the baseline. Short corner shot, rims out, rebound goes to Fayetteville. We've got overtime That's right. Bonus basketball on Friday night.
And homecoming.
That's right, homecoming. I don't know if that dance is after this or not, but stick and stay with us right here on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Time. Now, I mentioned that last year, Mark, there was a game that was actually went to overtime, but never got to be played in overtime because they recognized that the scorebooks did not agree. One team actually did have the win. That would be frustrating right here tonight. We want that bonus basketball. 45-45, 4 minutes on the clock. That's a long overtime period as the fourth, just an extension of, overtime, just an extension of the fourth. We have put 5 up on the board, but that's incorrect. The tip goes the way of Wiederhold, and Fayetteville goes to Attinger against man-to-man from Ripley. Gets inside to Bradshaw. Bradshaw whirls, goes to the baseline, kicks back to Attinger. Attinger for the long two, can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by Kaufman. His shot also no good. Rebound goes to Ripley and Bennington. Bennington in quick transition right to left. Gets it down to the paint, but travels before he can release the shot. So, start this next possession where we started Fayetteville's last possession, 45-45. Bradshaw crossing half court with the ball, takes the Kaufman screen, gets into the paint, shot, strong take, gets it to fall, and one as he'll go to the line. Bradshaw went hard with the right, whirled around, took the harm, but got the shot to go.
He's got 14 points here in the second half, Bradshaw does, and that's 4 fouls on Drew Cooper, so that's something to watch here. Cooper doing a nice job on the boards as the shot also, the free throw also good, makes it 48-45. Fayetteville with the lead. 3:15 to go. I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. I was going to make a comment. I think they're going to keep the ball in Bradshaw's hands here. He's had quite the second half.
He is definitely strong with it in the half court. The ball in the hands of Bennington, going inside for Cooper, but Cooper fouled. Oh, it looks like they're calling a double foul on this one, Mark. That is going to be more than a little costly. Double foul.
Yep, Giacomo Pagan gets his third.
And I believe you said that is 5 for Mr. Drew Cooper. So Drew Cooper having a nice game here tonight, 6'6" senior. Also fouls out, and the coaches have some decision time here, about 30 seconds to decide who's going to go in. It was definitely some physical play down in the paint, and something the official felt needed to be cleaned up to make sure nothing further was made of it.
Tough break for Drew Cooper, having a really nice night, 21 points.
Cooper also with the rebounds tonight, as Blake Kaufman has been all over the boards throughout his career, as witnessed by the 515-plus rebounds that he's amassed. Singh goes to Bennington from the corner. Shot is wiped away by Bradshaw.
That was just to set him up. He's going to do a fake and now take it to the basket.
some of our listeners not agreeing with that double foul. The ball inbounded down the baseline, gets tipped away by Bradshaw, and now Bennington has to inbound it from one of the most difficult spots.
Hard place to inbound.
Below the free throw line, but able to find Patrick running right to it. Patrick over to Singh. Singh looking inside, but reverses it back up top to Patrick. Patrick getting into the paint, scoops it off to Fife. Fife fakes the pass, takes the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound grab by Patrick. Goes up with the shot, can't get it to go, but he was fouled. He'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Fayetteville fouls on A.J. Attinger. That's going to be his second. Patrick shooting 2. He's 62% on the season. Misses his first attempt tonight. We'll get another one.
Score remains Fayetteville 48, Ripley 45.
Some other foul trouble, just to remind you. Patrick has 4 for Ripley, and Tippis has 3 for Fayetteville, but he hasn't, or sorry, Pagan has 3 for Fayetteville.
Second shot also no good. Rebound goes to Fayetteville. Fayetteville now in the half court, turns the ball over as they couldn't keep a hold of it. They say not out of bounds, as you might hear that there was a little disagreement. We're going to keep it right here as this is too much fun. We don't want to lose any of it. As we sit here courtside at Fayetteville High School, I'd like to thank H&R Block for our scoreboard updates. The score is 48-45. Fayetteville with the lead on homecoming against Ripley. Also, we're getting closer and closer to the Willie and Son Trucking postgame show that we're going to have right after this with the Adams County Regional Medical Center coaches' comments, as well as the Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. That's Snappy Tomato Pizza from West Union and Seaman. Mark, what do you think moving forward?
Well, if you're Ripley, you got to get the ball back. So you either got to get a steal. You don't have any more fouls to give. So if you foul somebody, you're going to send them to the free throw line. Play tough defense and try to get a steal. Or you got to box out. No second chance here. Can't have any offensive rebounds here. Ripley's got 4 here in the second half and just 2 points off those.
Ripley feeling like they might have forced a turnover on Fayetteville. It's a little difficult to keep their focus, but now they're back into it. Half court, man to man. Bradshaw on the back cut, finds Kaufman. Kaufman goes up the shot, can't get it to go. Gets rebound, and he's able to put that one up and in. 5-point lead for Fayetteville. Quick transition has Bennington to the rim. Can't get the shot to go, but he gets his own rebound. On the putback opportunity, can't get it to go as it was smacked away by Bradshaw, but Bradshaw whistled for the foul.
His third on Bradshaw. Bennington to the line. He shoots 57% on the season. Oh, they show 4 on Bradshaw. I missed one.
Or they've got it wrong. Either way, it's important to know as the shot rims around and finds its way in for Bennington. Braden Bennington doing a nice job handling the ball and keeping his team in this game. Next shot also good. Back to a 3-point game, 50-47.
Still plenty of time. 2 minutes left here.
Ready to cross half court is Bradshaw. Getting pressure from Ripley in the backcourt. Bradshaw with the ball between the circles. Balanced attack for Fayetteville. Going in, Wiederhold. Nice pass, nice finish. For 2. Braden Bennington goes off left side. Returns the pass back to Singh for 3, and he drains that in.
Making it snow in here tonight.
Oh, you ain't kidding. That thing came from the rafters.
7 points
pass.
now.
Gets back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw on the half court gets still in the way. Nice steal by Singh. Singh's got it. Back over to Fife. Fife throwing the ball on around to Shields. Shields gets the ball back into Bennington's hands, but Bennington trying to throw the pass cross court over to Singh. Can't find him. Goes out of bounds. And what is a 2-point game is, with one of our favorite times, 1:03 on the clock.
Tough break.
52-50 is the score. Fayetteville with the lead and the ball all the way to the rim, and Bradshaw for 2.
No step in front there. You got to stop the dribble.
Tough to stop Bradshaw. Bennington gets it into the paint, finds Fife. Fife can't get the reverse layup to go. Attinger gets the rebound, and he's fouled.
Foul's going to be on Braden Bennington.
43.5 seconds to go. And stepping to the line will be Attinger.
Not a bad foul if you're Ripley. Attinger 46% on the season. He's made 1 out of 2 tonight. And that's just a 1-and-1.
Attinger with his team up 4 steps to the line. Misses the first. The rebound. And Fayetteville, collision on the floor, ends up with Singh laying down and people responding from the stands. Not usually requested.
I wonder if maybe she's a trainer?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Sitting over there very near the book bag.
Otherwise, she has a great seat. She has a padded seat. That's more than what I got tonight.
It is. Nice find, and good that she is on duty.
That goes down as a turnover for Fayetteville. 4 here in the quarter, 6 in the half.
Exactly 42 seconds to go in the game. Trailing by 4, Ripley has the ball. Bennington ready to cross half court. Receiving pressure from Bradshaw. Goes with the right hand to the baseline. On the cross-court pass, it is kicked away. Goes off of 2 feet, including a Ripley foot. It will be Fayetteville ball.
Connor Holden into the game, replaced A.J. Attinger.
Inbound finds Bradshaw. Bradshaw gets fouled in the backcourt. .8 seconds to go. 4-point lead for Fayetteville, and stepping to the line is Bradshaw. Bradshaw's been to the line a few times tonight.
Yep. This is 3rd attempt. Gets the first.
Rattled it home.
Earned the second. He shoots 68% on the season.
Makes it a 5-point game, but don't forget, it is a 3-point shooter's world right now. Second also good, makes it 6. Quick transition has Singh with the ball. Singh steps back, can't get the shot away, gets it over to Bennington. Bennington's shot rims out, grabbed the rebound by Bradshaw, and Bradshaw fouled with 14.9 seconds to go. His team up 6, he'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Ripley fouls on Patrick, his 5th. Second Ripley player to foul out.
Chance to salt it away right here. Making substitutions, yes.
Going to be 2 shots now for Bradshaw. That's 10 on the team. Ripley substitution will be Spencer Gray, number 24.
Spencer comes in to take the place of Daniel Patrick, who fouled out. Knocks down the first of 2 free throws, 57-50. And a second, 58-50. Singh with the ball, 13 seconds to go. Team trailing by too many at this point, and Kaufman comes up with the steal in the half court. He'll let the clock expire while he gets the ball over to a teammate. Fayetteville comes away with the victory on homecoming. 58-50 in overtime. That's right, overtime it took, but 58-50 is the score. Fayetteville will make their way to 8-2 in league, and Ripley will fall to 7-3. We'll be back with your postgame. That's your Willie & Son Trucking postgame show right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Here at CMT Components, we believe a barn's a barn. That's why we deliver fast and easy post-frame barn packages. We build and deliver everything ourselves. Everything. Trusses, metal, windows, and doors. Just give us a call and get it delivered right to your job site. Call today.
That's 937-446-3400 or visit our website, cmtcomponents.com. Our destination is excellence.
Welcome back to Fayetteville here on the Willie & Son Trucking Post-Game Show. We will talk with your winning coach tonight, DJ McCommons, on the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show, as well as the Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union and Seaman Player of the Game will be named at the conclusion of this Willie & Son Trucking Post-Game Show. But right now, I'm going to tell you how we got to our conclusion. The final was 58-50. It was an up-and-down affair, both teams pushing the ball in transition, but took overtime to get there. At the end of one, Fayetteville led 13-12. At the end of the half, Fayetteville led 24-22 on a very late shot at the end to make that a 2-point game. But Ripley didn't waste much time to tie it back up and eventually take the lead right there to start the third quarter and second half. And the game went back and forth. Ripley with the lead. A couple times they had a 6-point lead during that third quarter. In the fourth, they extended it out to 7 at one point at 40-33 for their biggest lead of the game before Fayetteville fought their way back in and tied the game back up at 45 all at the end of regulation. And in overtime, it was Fayetteville getting out first and holding on to the lead and eventually pulling out the 8-point victory, 58-50 in overtime. This league play was exciting, and we're going to talk with the coach and name your player of the game right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Getting fit, that's easy. I got this.
Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Since the Bengals are headed to the AFC Championship, we're giving away another Nike Joe Burrow jersey. Keep listening for a chance to call in and tell us what you think the final score of Sunday's matchup versus the Chiefs will be. Go follow our Facebook page at C103 Country. Like, comment, and share our jersey giveaway post for an additional chance to win. Listen close and we will tell you when to call the station and leave your score predictions with us. Contest is being brought to you by bidfta.com. That's bidfta.com.
Through all these statistics and find out who will be our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. We do appreciate all of our sponsors and all of those of you who are tuning in. Carl Schneider, always enjoy working and listening to you, but tonight was an exciting game. Thanks for joining us on the Good Guys as well. I had a notification my wife was listening in all the way over in Waverly. We appreciate her attentiveness to what's going on over here in the shack. Now, Mark, as we look through the statistics of this game, it was certainly what we thought it would be. It was a physical game. It was an up and down game. It was referees allowing both teams to play and not really getting caught up in the ticky-tack. It also, our rebounders rebounded, and our scorers were scorers. That Blake Kaufman just continued to do what he has done throughout his career.
He did, and I'm going to give you some statistics here. I'm just trying to wrap some things up for Ripley so I can give you theirs, but we'll talk about this. Jaden Bradshaw scores 25 tonight, 21 the second half in overtime. So he really kind of put the team on his shoulders in the second half, it seemed.
We would also be remiss if we did not name your Queen and King for tonight here at Fayetteville High School and the homecoming. It was a nice, sometimes I'm not that excited about the homecoming things. I'm going to have to be honest with you about it because sometimes it just gets in the way of my basketball. But tonight, Fayetteville doing it in a very classy way and in a very expeditious way got us in and through that in a good way. Tonight's winners were, let me see, my phone pulling some tricks on me right here, Mark. I'm going to have to figure out technology, not my friend at the moment. As I look at who got it, it was Jesse Johnson was tonight's king. This year, the 2022 king. And Lily Nichols, the homecoming queen here at Fayetteville High School. Now, as we look at the statistics, we talked about different guys. You said Jaden Bradshaw doing some nice things out there.
Yes.
He was certainly a strong player. I mentioned Blake Kaufman and his career achievement as well as what he did tonight in his rebounds. What else you got for us?
All right, I can give you statistics now. We can take a look at the Ripley Blue Jays first, coming up short really in overtime because we went to OT and it was a very, very tight game through that second half, but falling short tonight, 58-50. So scoring those 50 points on shooting of 19 of 56 for 34% for the game, and 3 out of 17 for 18% from beyond the arc. They like to shoot that three, but not a really good percentage tonight for them, unfortunately. And they were able to 0 for 1 in the first half from the free throw line. They got to the line a lot in the second half, 9 out of 14, so they finished 9 out of 15 for 60% in the game from the free throw line. They had 5 young men score tonight. They did 2 young men foul out. First it was Drew Cooper fouling out on that double foul at the end there of the game of regulation. And then we saw Daniel Patrick foul out. But individual scoring for them, we have Gabe 5 finished with 5 points tonight. He was 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. We also had Ansh Singh scored 7 points tonight, was 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, and had a big 3 there late in the overtime. Daniel Patrick also scored 5 tonight, 0 for 2 from the line. And then 2 young men in double figures tonight. Braden Bennington, a 6'1 senior, gave a really good effort there in the game, but more so in the second half. He also scored the bulk of his points in the second half in overtime. Finished with 12, going 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. And then really impressed tonight. First time I've seen him this year. He's really slimmed down over last year. Worked on his footwork. Drew Cooper. He scored 21 points tonight. Fouled out of the game. A lot of rebounds and went 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. So that's how they scored their 50 points this evening.
Well, thank you, Mark. And we'll get back to some of those stats in a moment. But right now, it is time to take a quick break before we meet with Coach DJ McCommons on your Adams County Regional Medical Center Coach's Comment Show right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
We beat them at their place, but they were going to come in here, homecoming, a lot of distractions. They were going to come out. We had to match their punch all game, and we just kept fighting. And that's what we tell them all practice. You never know what's going to happen, but you have to keep playing. So.
Well, we mentioned you had the height advantage as you have most of the season. At the same time, not by much tonight, as Ripley came in with some pretty decent size of their own. They didn't have as much off the bench as you might, but they definitely had some good size. You did a nice job at, once again, Blake Kaufman on the rebounds, just taking care of the boards, even with that other height.
Oh, he really did. He's a kid that plays bigger than what he is, and that's how he got the all-time rebounding record at the school now. And so that was impressive. And Ripley's one of the few teams that can match up with us with size, and so we have to go elsewhere, and I thought Jaden Bradshaw really stepped up.
He certainly did. He handles the ball very well for you. In transition seems to be his preference, but he does well in the half court at setting your offense up and delivering to the right people.
He does. We've been working on him playing point guard last year. We had some up and downs, and, he's just a kid that put in a ton of work in the offseason, and it's paying off for him. And our team is just starting to come together, which is what matters the most.
Were you surprised by how you handled any of their defenses, or were you pleasantly surprised at any time, I should say?
I was surprised at how the big guy was just killing us on the glass. He played amazing.
Cooper had one of his best. I think he had 21 points, which was a really nice game.
I believe it. And we knew he was tough because he's just a tank and he plays really hard. But tonight he played really well against us. And so we were just trying to keep battling because sometimes you just can't stop a guy and you just have to keep playing. And I thought he did a good job, but we handled it really well towards the end. And one of our coaches made an adjustment, and I thought it helped us in the fourth.
I thought Snyder played well for you as well, as we continue to talk about size. The game was a lot of times not really in his part of the court, but he did a nice job of filling positions and getting rebounds as well.
Oh, every day he's getting so much better. He's just a sponge. His key for us, he just protects the paint for us. He blocks some shots. He makes a couple layups. He hit a couple jumpers. He hit a jumper tonight. So he's just a kid that's growing every time he touches the court, and that's only going to help us in the future.
One thing I always like to watch when I'm watching basketball is the teams that'll push the ball down below the free throw line and get it down to the corners and use that baseline as a way to reverse the ball. Both teams tonight did a nice job of reversing the ball through the paint and finding new ways to occupy the defense.
Oh, definitely. There's a stigma that everybody wants to or should shoot threes, and that's not true. We need to get the ball inside first, get some layups, and their kid Bennington did a really good job tonight getting to the paint, getting baseline. But we also just did a good job in the fourth quarter. That's where Jaden Bradshaw's length came in, and when we got it down low, we scored some easier points.
Now, how did you feel about your shot selection tonight? Because I actually thought you did a nice job of mixing in those deep shots along with what you were doing in the paint.
Oh, definitely proud of our deep shots. I think we only took, 14 threes. We don't want to take that many. We're an athletic team. Let's get to the basket and then get to the free throw line. But I thought we did a really good job.
Well, Coach, I don't want to cut you off. Any other things, any other insights you might have in tonight's game, I'm going to let you have it.
Oh, I'm just really proud of our guys. We told them it's a really big adversity win. You were fighting, each other, homecoming. It's a lot of stuff going on, but it just takes focus. And sometimes you got to win them in different ways. And tonight we were able to get it done. And shout out to Ripley, super tough. I'm sure we'll see him down the line in the tournament.
Yeah.
And so it's huge just to keep getting better so that we can be successful there.
Now, Coach, before we get to who you've got next, I want to get to that, but I do want to ask you, I want to give you an opportunity to mention to anybody who might be watching still or still listening about your attire tonight. You look sharp in your suit, but also wearing your tennis shoes. It's not your typical attire, if you want to inform the others.
Oh, thank you. So a big thing in college basketball, and it started to trickle down to other levels, is January 24th through 30th, they do a thing called Coaches vs. Cancer, and it's where coaches wear suits and ties and they wear sneakers with it. And it's just to build awareness and stuff for foundations and stuff. So we just thought it would be a good idea to we were going to do it at Fairfield, but the game got moved. But it's just for Coaches vs. Cancer.
Well, I really appreciate you and thinking outside of just our day-to-day shack stuff.
Oh,
and so, Coach, who do you have next?
We have West Union at home. So, that team's young, and they play really hard. So we can't take them lightly. So we got to be ready for them. But we have a couple days of practice to get ready for them. But this is a good step in the direction to hopefully maybe win the league.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Way to keep after it, Coach, and congratulations on tonight's victory. Good luck moving forward.
And thank you guys for coming and get home safely.
Oh, we hope so.
Thanks
for joining us. And when we come back, we're going to have your player of the game. That's your Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game right after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxter Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Yep, that's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, as long as that truck is down, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Give them a call at 937-763-9521 or call for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Buying or selling a home in today's competitive market requires the highest level of expertise, training, and marketing skills. Make the smart choice that over 2,000 happy families have made. Choose the trustworthy and professional services of Jeff Dickey and the Dickey Group Realtors. Call them today at 937-393-7222 or take a virtual tour on their listings on their website, thedickeygroup.com. Now offering drone photography and videography. The Dickey Group Realtors, celebrating 30-plus years of serving Highland County and surrounding areas.
Order. Besides, Mark's going to catch you up on the last bit of stats that he's got on Fayetteville, but also our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Mark?
All right. Thank you, Trent. Fayetteville Rockets victorious tonight, 58-50 in overtime. From the field, they shot 25 out of 42, 60%, much better than their season average of 42.4. They were 4 out of 15 from three-point range at 27%. And that's right on their average as well. They shot a little better from the free throw line tonight than what they usually do. 8 out of 11, 73%, 7 out of 9 in the second half and overtime. And a big part of that was coming from Jaden Bradshaw. They committed 14 turnovers tonight compared to 15 for the Ripley Blue Jays. And then another little statistic that I had kept track of in the second half. I told you first half how they rated on second chance points, but in the second half, Ripley had 5 offensive rebounds and just able to score 2 points on those, where Fayetteville also had 5 offensive rebounds and converted those into 4 second chance points. So pretty bad. Well, no, actually, Fayetteville won that battle in the end by a tally of 12-7. So one difference in our game, I guess our score. 6 young men tonight for Fayetteville put up those 58 points, and they are A.J. Attinger come off the bench, and he hit a 2-point field goal, was a 1 out of 3 from the free throw line for 3 points. We also have Giacomo Pagan. He scored 8 points tonight, very, very critical in the first half. All his coming in the first half. When they needed a spark, he gave that to them. Austin Snyder, he fouled out tonight. He was able to collect 4 points as well. Blake Kaufman, he scored 8 points this evening. Was able to get that. We probably talked about that rebound record that he is able now to set at Fayetteville High School, 515 and counting, probably 520 or more by the time the game was over. But 8 points, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, hitting both of those, I believe, in the fourth quarter. And then a couple young men hit double figures. Levi Wiederhold, 10 points tonight. The 6'4 senior gave them some great minutes and some important baskets. And then Jaden Bradshaw, he scored 25 points this evening, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, all in the second half and overtime. And then we mentioned it before, but it kind of goes, it's important to mention, he scored 4 points in the first half, and then he put up 21 in the second half, really put the team on his back, and helped lead them to a very hard-fought victory here tonight at Fayetteville.
Well, it is time for that final order of business tonight on the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show, and that is to name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game.
I have a few people you could consider. Blake Kaufman, 8 points, really strong on the offense or on the boards all evening. Didn't keep track of them. Kind of difficult with what we do keep track of, but was a presence down there and on his defense as well. Levi Wiederhold got 10 points this evening. Also a factor there down low. Giacomo Pagan got 8 points in the first half when they needed scoring. When Bradshaw had trouble getting it going with the defense Ripley had on him. And then you had, but tonight really, Jaden Bradshaw. He just, we made a comment during one of the timeouts. He just kind of it seemed like he was going to take the game over there, especially in that fourth quarter, and he did. And again, in that second half, 25 points, going 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. So tonight for us, Jaden Bradshaw, congratulations. You're going to be our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game.
Well, thank you very much, Mark, and thank you very much to everyone else. Congratulations, Fayetteville Rockets, to the King and Queen, and to Jaden Bradshaw as well. So best of luck to both teams moving forward. Thanks for sticking and staying with us right here on GoodGuysRadioTV.com. It's a quick turnaround tomorrow. Tomorrow's first game's at 4 o'clock on C103 and 5 o'clock on 99.5. So keep basketball on the ready right here with your C103 apps. Right after this, we'll have more on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.